Welcome to the Candor Data Platform, a unified workspace designed to bring a new vibe to data warehousing through prompt-driven coding. The platform empowers users to build, automate, and manage complex data engineering, ETL, and pipeline workflows, all powered by simple user prompts. In this video, we'll follow a user's journey as they create an ETL prompt builder for both simple and complex workflows, using SQL as the source and PostgreSQL as the target. You'll see how effortlessly they design the flow, perform debugging for SQL and Python scripts, and finally interact with the chat interface to ask general questions and coding-based questions. Each step demonstrates how Candor Data Platform simplifies tasks that usually require heavy coding, making data operations faster, smarter, and more intuitive. Open your browser and visit www.candorziz.com. Click on Download to start downloading the setup file to your system. Once downloaded, select your folder and extract the files. Open the executable file and select I agree to the terms and conditions. Click Next, click Install, and wait for the process to complete. Finally, click Finish. The application is now installed and ready to use. First, let's create a new account. Click Settings, then Create Account. Enter your first name, last name, email address, and choose a strong password. Providing your company name is optional. Select the free trial plan and click Create Account to continue. Enter the 6-digit verification code received in your registered email and click Verify Email. Your email is now verified. You can now sign in using your new credentials. Enter your email and password, then click Sign In. You are now ready to use Candor AI. Now let's connect the database. Click Create a Connection under Database Servers, then click Manage Connection. Click Connect Database on the SQL server. Give your connection a name, for example, employee_DW, and enter your host IP address, port number, database name, and schema name. For authentication, choose SQL Server Native Authentication. Select the correct connection type for your setup, then enter your username and password. Once all details are filled, click Connect. You'll see a message confirming that your SQL Server connection is successful. Next, let's connect the target PostgreSQL database. Click Create Connection. Enter the details such as the name employee_DB, host IP address, port number, database name, and schema name. The authentication type is set to PostgreSQL Native Authentication. Enter your username and password, then click Connect. A confirmation message appears, successfully connected to PostgreSQL database. In the Connected DB tab, you'll now see connections successfully established. With our connections established, let's move to the Candor AI chat panel to prompt the functional specification to generate the ETL script. The AI automatically classifies the request. The AI generates both the SQL and Python scripts, with the upsert and merge logic in the SQL script. We then run the Python script, which executes successfully, completing the data transfer from the source to the target database. Now, let us prompt the Candor AI to perform a data synchronization task using a simple natural language. The system quickly analyzes the request, identifies the connections and schemas, and prepares the logic needed for synchronization. It then generates a complete Python script with the required SQL logic. Once the code is ready, we run the Python script. The console shows the progress as the tool connects to both databases and executes the logic. The log confirms how many rows were inserted or updated. Finally, we see a success message: data synchronization is complete. Next, to debug an SQL file, click on File, select Open File, and choose the file you want to debug. Then simply enter a prompt describing the changes you want to make. Candor AI will automatically update the SQL file based on your instructions. Click on Keep All to keep the changes. Similarly, Python debugging works the same way. When an active Python file is identified, any modification or action you specify through a prompt will be applied directly to that file. Click on Keep All Python to keep the changes. The user can prompt the Candor AI to create a Java program for an arithmetic operation. It instantly generates the script within the current session. Similarly, if we ask for information, such as the population of India, Candor AI responds directly in the chat interface. And that's how easily you can bring your data workflows to life with the Candor Data Platform. From building simple and complex ETL pipelines to debugging scripts and chatting your way through tasks, everything happens with just a few smart prompts. With Candor, data engineering becomes faster, smarter, and a lot more fun. Thank you for watching, and keep exploring the power of prompt-driven data innovation.